Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany with Looped In with Britt. I thought I would start this week out with a fun little test. Are you a yarn hoarder? I'm going to be doing this test right now, actually. I printed it out and I did look at a couple questions, and so far all of them have been a big fat yes. But let's go through them. Let's just jump into it. This one I found on Pinterest, this test. I will link it down below. And let's just start off the top. There's like 20 questions. I can tell you right now, I don't need this test. I know I'm a yarn hoarder, but just for fun, we're gonna finish this. So, number 1, yarn stashed anywhere in your home? Yes. You should see my garage. 3+ yarn storage spots in your home? 100% yes, even though I have a yarn room that's dedicated to yarn. Ever spent more money on yarn than food? Yes. Yarn in more than 3 weights? Duh. Secret yarn hidden from a spouse, roommate? Yes. I've gotten packages that I have literally hid before my husband came home from work. Don't act like you didn't do this either. Crochet thread you've never used, literally sitting right next to me on this shelf. So yes. Yarn you've forgotten about? Probably 100% yes. More than 3 active whips? Literally looking at 3 active whips right now. Received yarn for your birthday or Christmas? My 5-year-old told me 2 months ago for my birthday that he got me yarn for my birthday. So yes, my 5-year-old. At least 6 different colors of yarn. Yes. Duh. Scrap yarn saved up for later? Yes. I have like a whole bin full of those. 2 or more distinct scrap yarn stashes? Yes. I mean, does anybody knit? Unopened yarn from more than 3 years ago? I literally have it sitting over there in that corner. It was like the big box yarn though. It's not very expensive. I don't know if I would do that with like more expensive yarn, but I would open that expensive yarn. Mystery yarn with no skein, jacket, or label? 100% yes. Over 5 storage tubs stuffed full of yarn? Side note, we just moved into this house a couple years ago from across country, and my family has never seen my yarn room or my stash. And my brother was unloading our moving truck, and he was crying laughing with how many bins of yarn he was pulling out of there. He literally didn't think it was going to end. An organization system only you understand. My yarn is not organized, not really, maybe a little bit. This is probably the only shelf that's actually organized. Spent more time with yarn than family and friends? 100%. I spent 10 years with my yarn. Repurposed yarn from a thrift store sweater? Oof, I don't think I've done that. That's probably the only one out of like all of them that I have not done. So that's going to be a no. Expensive yarn you bought but never used? I mean, I'm going to use it, but expensive. Why do I have to think about this? Okay, I bought it and I haven't used it yet, so I guess so. Told someone the yarn just hopped into your cart. I haven't done that. I bought it. Like, I don't know. That sounds kind of silly. So all but 2. So I don't even have to tally these up. I am a yarn hoarder. Please do this test. I want to see what your guys' responses are to these. I printed this one out, but you don't have to. You can just look at it, and I'm sure you can just, if you've gotten more than 10, I guess, you are a yarn hoarder.